Yes, team. So we've got a good one for you today. Might be a long episode, but it's episode 2 of the off-season level up. And we've got a lot going on today. A lot going on. So we've got hamstring dominant leg day, full day of eating, training with the missus, see how that goes. And we've got an off-plan night. And we're going to be having burgers, or a burger, and Mrs. has made some cookies that are in the fridge at the moment. And it's taken everything within my willpower not to just absolutely demolish them now. But a little bit of a day on me. I'm 95 kilo as of this morning. So I'm like 8 kilo up from stage weight. I'm still lean. The body's just being super responsive at the moment. Training's flying. Food isn't that high. But I'm just soaking everything up. Plan's been stuck to 100%. I just get that off-plan meal at the weekend, which is fun. It's nice. I'm not going to lie to you. Some downtime with the missus, but it's just everything's going really fucking well. Really enjoying off-season. Really enjoying off-season. The only thing that's a bit skew, if you want to say that, is sleep. It's not really got back in the right place since prep. It's got a lot better, getting more hours, but now the clocks have gone back today. I'm up at, half 3 in the morning. So I'm eating. Because we're going to be training early. So I've changed my first meal as well because I just didn't fancy a pre-workout, or my normal pre-workout, which is chicken, rice and banana. Or I normally change like the rice out for oats in the morning. I just didn't fancy that because it's going to sit on my stomach at this time in the morning. So I swapped it out for something that I fancied. Matching the calories, and I'll put them underneath here. So normally I would have, like say, 250 gram of rice or oats, uncooked weight, not the oats, the rice, 150 gram of chicken, 1 banana, but I've swapped it out for 70 grams of granola, which I just fancied, scoop away some rice cakes and jam with a little bit of cinnamon on them, and also 300 ml of egg whites. Also, got the new iPhone. Don't know why I do. I was due an upgrade. Nothing wrong with the iPhone 14 and it Pro Max. It's exactly the same. It's got a camera button on it. I don't know why we do these things, but you know, they get us, don't they, with the adverts. They do get us with the adverts. But like I say, a lot going on today. Got a good session in. We've got some nice food at the end of the day, training with the missus, and we're going to have a couple of swap out options as well, because this meal I'm swapping out, like I say, for my normal pre-workout. I've got something to film for my client portal, which is pancakes, or Lazy Boy pancakes. Lidl do decent pancakes or protein pancakes now. So I've got that to show you. Just got a lot going on today, guys. A lot going on, which is fun. Also, got a bald head. That's new. But hopefully you didn't notice, because I've been kind of cutting it down consistently to get to this point. I was holding on for dear life, guys. I was holding on for dear life. But let's get stuck into the pre-workout meal. So, that's the granola. That was a good choice today. And I haven't had jam and rice cakes since prep, since show day. Been a while. And it just slaps, doesn't it? Simple, but it slaps. I think I'm still enjoying food very much, which you're going to do 3 weeks post-show. But because I've been super strict with it, super disciplined, only having that, obviously, off-plan meal that's quite controlled, no binging, no going ridiculous with it. Food just tastes nice. It still tastes really good. So granola tastes next level. Rice cakes with jam taste next level. The egg white's going to taste next level. But yeah, we're just in a really good place at the moment, guys. Enjoying training, enjoying a little bit of freedom in terms of life through, you know, the all or nothing of prep to a little bit of freedom you get in the off season. Still very disciplined, but you know, you've got more energy. You can string a sentence together. It's a good place to be. But everything's flying. So I'll get this down, and I will see you in the gym for hamstring dominant leg day. Oh. We are on abductor for first exercise, or exercise 1. I take the piss and call this the bikini girl workout. There's a lot of glutes, a lot of hamstrings, but a glaring weakness of mine on stage was my hamstrings and my glutes. So this is, as well as my lats, is a primary focus going into this split, into this off season. So we've got a posterior day, and then we got a posterior day programmed in. So we start off with abductor. We've then got lying leg curl, RDLs, glute drive, pike press, and then a leg extension. So we have got a little bit of quads in there, but like I say, even the pike press is more adductor work than quads. Quads are still involved, they're always going to be involved in any sort of leg press, but if you set up right, you can really feel your adductor pull your leg across your body, or to press the weight. You can feel like doing the work a lot more than the quads if you set up right with your toes rotated out. But again, I'll go through that when we get to it. So we'll start with set 1, the heavy set of the adductors. We've got 3 sets on this. So let's get to it. I'm going to film one of every set, or one of every exercise. Maybe give some tips and tricks as well in terms of setup, especially on the glute drag, because it's one a lot of people struggle with. They end up feeling it in the quads. But like I say, let's start with the abductor heavy set first. It's an 8 to 12. We've got a 12 to 15, then a 15 to 20. We'll just show the first set. Yep. Oh, more than 12. Easy this.
Finish. 1.
No. She touches it too fucking soon.
Did I touch it?
She really did. Puts me off.
Did I touch it?
Puts me off.
Did I touch it? Don't fucking start.
I'll start. I'll finish. Okay, so next up, we've got the lying hamstring curl. And I wanted to go through this on a warm-up set. So, hamstrings is one of my weaknesses, but they've vastly improved from last season. They're just a weakness. I think where most people go wrong with hamstring training, and why they've got no hamstrings, is because they have no intent when they're performing the movement. They just fling the movement up, or they just fling their heels up to their ass, and they have no intent in terms of what they're trying to do. So, a couple of pointers. Make sure your knees roughly aligned with the axis. On the hammer strength, big red dot here, so where the machine articulates from. So that's where your knee needs to be. Your knee needs to be pointing down to the floor as well. You don't want any rotation. In terms of when you're performing the movement, don't fling the weight up. Think about controlling the contraction through the whole range. Think about really using your hamstring to lower the weight down, not just drop it. And think about using the hamstring to first pull up for about 20% of the rep, and then about 80% of the rep is being pulled towards you and contracting those hamstrings hard. Also, if you do fling up from the lengthened portion of the movement, the first 15 degrees is going to be a lot of calf. The calf runs over the knee joint, and if you just generate a lot of momentum, you're going to start feeling it in your calves. So if you do feel it in your calves, that's the fucking reason why. Okay, warm up set. So again, bracing Feel the tension in your hamstrings before you go. Up and then in. Knees pointing to the floor. Lower the weight down with the hamstrings. Pause in the length and range. Contract your quads, but this machine has a limited range of motion, so it does help a little bit in terms of not overstretching, then flinging from the bottom portion of the movement. But then pause both ends of the range. Be controlled through the whole of the movement and use the hamstring all the way through. Have that intent to use the hamstring. Lower the weight with the hamstring. Contract hard with the hamstring and don't use anything else. In terms of your hips lifting up as well, a little bit of hip lift isn't the worst thing in the world, but when it's excessive, you're going to struggle to get the hamstring short. You're just going to start using your lower back a little bit. So again, control the movement, don't generate momentum, make sure your setup's right, and take your time with the reps and have that intent to use your hamstring. Big fucking hamstrings. I'm not jumping on stage again without a hamstring drop. That's not happening. When I hit those, when I hit that side chest, side tricep, I'm having a hamstring drop. It's going to be there. I'm going to force it to be there, or I'm not getting on stage ever again. All right, come on. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Fucking nice. Oh, that feels nice. Oh shit, that was all hamstring. That was control through the range. Didn't feel my calf at all. If you control the range through the length and range through when you contract both pauses, both ends of the rep, you'll hit your hamstring perfectly. If you fling it, you're going to start feeling your calf or elsewhere and your hips are going to start lifting up. Come on then. Fuck's sake, come on. More than 8, more than 8. Ooh. Oh yes. Yes.
Come on. It's stuck.
Oh, fuck. My fucking hand slipped halfway through. It moved. Got the 9 though. Yeah. You can see there, it was controlled. When performing RDLs, I think a lot of people try and, or they let their ego get involved. Can't breathe. Let their ego get involved. So, you know, I've had five plates on this. Really good reps because I feel it in my hamstrings. The hinge looked good, but I couldn't feel it in my hamstrings and my glutes, or mainly my glutes, at all after the set. So a lot of people just let their ego take over with this. Remember, we're not powerlifting, we're bodybuilding. Controlled reps,
pause in the length and range, which is where you're challenging it. Don't take all that weight off. And stay in control. It's not a conventional deadlift, you're not just trying to rip it off the floor. You're trying to focus on challenging your glutes and your hamstrings. Don't let your ego take over. Oh shit, that gassed me out. The last rep was awful. I think tiredness has definitely creeped in a little bit. We live in an absolute ghetto state. Oh, there's been a lot of robberies, and Lauren's been waking me up at night when she hears a pin drop. So definitely, you notice like form breaking a little bit more. You notice that you're not as prepared for the set as hard as you try. When you're fucking knackered and you're sleep deprived, sometimes it just isn't there. And we got the 9th, but it wasn't a good rep. So we'll work on that next week. Hopefully have a consistent string of better sleep to push it. Just saying to Lauren off camera, we're both a little bit fucked due to lack of sleep, due to what's been going on around where we live, the ghetto. But it's all mindset at the end of the day, and you got to push each other. Like, don't let the other one fucking go down just because you're both tired doesn't mean fuck all. Push each other through it, even if you are tired. And we've got an off-plan meal later, so fucking utilise it. Feel like you fucking earned it. Feel like you've earned that off-plan meal. Don't go into it thinking, oh, I could have trained a little bit harder. Bullshit. Yes, managing fatigue, yes, all that good stuff, but if you're in a session, you're here, get the fucking work done, and then if you need a deload or you need a fucking extra rest day, you take it. But when you're here, you fucking work. No bullshit, man. Because 9 times out of 10, it's in your head. You know, there's sometimes where you do walk into the gym and numbers are down, and you're like, fucking hell, I am fucked here. 9 times out of 10, it's in your fucking head, though. And you'll still get PBs, you'll still train hard. It's just all in your mindset and how you're approaching that session, because how you feel. Don't let feelings dictate how you train or anything you do. It's all bullshit. If we always listen to our feelings, we never get anything fucking done. Alright, big fucking set now. Who needs sleep anyway? My feet are equal. Come on! Big fucking glutes. Let's see it. Yeah, easy.
What? What? What?
Don't touch it too soon.
What?
Oh, fuck. See what I mean? Just hit a PB with a new load. I could have gone into that set, been a little bitch and thinking, I'm tired, can't do it. Just hit a PB with a new load and more reps. So it's all here. It's all here. I think fatigue management is important, but I think people take it way too far. Way too far. Trying to intrinsically manage every single thing. Sometimes you're gonna have shit sleep. Sometimes you're gonna be a little bit more fatigued in the session. It is what it is. But half of it is mindset, half of it's how you approach your session, how you approach your sets. Like I say, if we let feelings dictate everything we do, we never get anything fucking done. And I've just got a PB with new load, with new reps, with more reps. So again, it's all here. It's all here. Oh, come on then. Woo. Hopefully I don't piss my pants, I need a piss. Come on, you cunt. 2 fucking big sets and leg extensions. That's wobbly. There's nothing in this. Come on. I'm
done heavier than this, you couldn't. Come on. Come on. Feet equal. Yeah? Can't quite see. Ah. Oh, it's fucking light. Not yet. Oh, I've got it. No. Oh, yeah, I'll do. Oh, I've got to be quick. Oh, it's a nice stretch, but I feel awkward. I'm not a massive fan of it, to be fair. But your doctors still do feel fried after it, don't they? So with a pike press, trying to limit the amount of knee flexion we get to challenge the adducts a little bit more with a wide stance. Something that my coach has put in. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but your adductors do come off feeling fried, so it's obviously doing something. So we'll keep it in for now. Oh, you know. Tell you what, my adductors are fried from that fucking pike press. So it's not a movement I agree with to begin with. Do you know? Because it was like, not agreed with, but because it was like, in my eyes, you use like a leg press or a hack squat for for knee flexion. So like, there's far better adductor exercises, but fucking hell, man, I don't feel like anything else.
Man, you do like my fives.
I have.
Or a pendulum.
Yeah, man. I'm a bit of a twat, aren't I?
Try training with him.
Don't like that. Something feels off. That's too light. That was right. Better than this one. I'll put it in the blood boiling length and range. Put that under. And start a little bit higher. That's better. Really don't like this machine. That's why it's so out, because it just feels like a sack of shit. I'll go that back a bit. That's better. Fucking hell. Felt better as we went along. Till I went forward, it felt like more knee, because it was my calf for jabbing back into that. Also, it was like pulling fucking my knee apart. Huh? When? It's all length and range. I wasn't moving.
Oh no, that's why I'm quick now.
Yeah, come on. That's failure. That's failure. It's failure. Failure's failure, man. If you don't move, you don't move. Come on, let's get it done. Oh, plan meal incoming, bruv.
shit pub burger straight to the quads.
I just want my cereal.
Oh man. Jesus. You know. Fucking training with a midget.
You're not training with a midget.
Fucking am.
5'6". I'm tired as a woman.
Can't say midget anymore, can you?
No, you can cancel.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's a tiny person.
Right, come on, let's set.
Have you changed anything?
Just to see.
Where?
Right, you've already done it, haven't you? Come on. Yeah. Come on. Big quads. Yes. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Yes. Take it.
I don't touch it yet. Oh, fuck off. That was maybe a 15 or 20, that didn't go well.
Not that doll.
What the fuck was that?
So we're back at the prep table. You can just about see me there. We'll move you back a little bit. Perfect. So post-workout, it was a decent one. Definitely tiredness played a factor in some of the sets, but again, it's down to mindset sometimes, and sometimes you just got to push through it, and we hit a lot of PBs today, so pretty happy with that. Well, it was a decent session that seemed to get better as we went further into it. But yeah, it was a decent one. Decent. My hamstrings feel fried, my adductors feel fried, quads feel fried off the leg extension at the end, so, and glutes. So we're in a solid position. So we're now eating post workout. We have got 120 grams of cream of rice, made to perfection as always. Really nailed this during prep. 50 gram of whey and 100 grams of berries, a little bit of cinnamon on top because why the fuck not? And obviously 8 grains of salt. That is our post-workout meal. We've got another meal coming up where I'm going to do a little bit of a swap out because I've got to film something, like I say, for the client portal. I tend to do recipes and different things and swap out options for clients so it keeps their diet sustainable, especially the lifestyle clients, people on prep. It's not about sustainability, but people who are lifestyle clients, who are fat loss clients, it's about sustainability and keeping them on track for an extended period. So you got to keep the diet fun. So we'll be eating pancakes, but protein pancakes, and I'll show you how to do that on here as well. Just a lazy one as well. You don't even need to make them yourself. You can get them from Lidl if you know what Lidl is. Whoever's watching this, if you live in the UK, you know what Lidl is. Oh, Europe. I think they're in Europe as well. They might be in America now. I have no idea. So I'll show you how to do that, and then we're out 3 p.m. Well, client consultations, but I'm not going to film that. And then we'll be out 3 p.m. for an off-plan meal. And then it's cookie time. And I cannot wait for that. Genuinely cannot wait for that. I'm looking forward to that more than the burger because I'm an absolute cookie fiend, and it's the one-off plan meal of the week. It's the one time I can have them, so we get 3 cookies. So very happy about that. And then we're pumpkin carving. We might even film that. We might even film some day in the life shit because why not? It's YouTube. It's long form content. I can do whatever the frig I want on my YouTube channel. But like I say, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to get this down me. I'm going to take the first bite because you weirdos like to watch people eating. And it still slaps like it slapped on prep. Like I say, absolutely nailed this on prep. The consistency, the whey paste, the berries, mixture of raspberries and strawberries, bit of cinnamon, salt. It still slaps to this day. I don't think this will ever not slap. I could literally just eat this all day. Gemma could eat it all day. But it's just, I've just nailed it. I've nailed that cream of rice, and it's going to be in for a very, very long time. But like I say, I've got that plan for the rest of the day. You're going to leave me to eat this, and I will see you for meal number 3, which is going to be protein pancakes or lazy protein pancakes, and I'll show you what's in that as well, guys. So, we're out for the off-plan meal, doing proper white boy shit. With the meal on the burger, it actually comes out. But, as we know, I'm a bit of a burger snob. I didn't bring my camera on because I actually want to spend some time with my family. Let me get that on top of it as well. So, we're going to do 1 bite test. Yeah, it's in a pub. Not a whole lot much hope, but it looks okay. Tell you what, it's not bad. It's not a smash burger, but the meat's quite juicy. It's actually quite nice, to be fair. I give that a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's actually quite nice. Actually quite nice. These chips. Chips are average. Chips are average. But the burger is actually not too bad, man. 6.5 out of 10. I've had better. I like smash burgers more, but solid for a pub burger. Oh, I tell you what, is it McCon? Yeah. I'll tell you what, team. That was actually a decent burger for a pub one. I was expecting Wetherspoons, and it was actually quite nice. It was actually, chips were dead, but the burger was actually all right. It was worth going because there's nothing worse than you get one off-plan meal per week, and it's shite. Nothing worse than that. But this is what I've been looking forward to now. Lauren's been on it with the baking, and she's made me some cookies. I've got 3 cookies to work on here, and I generally can't wait for them. So if you want to follow her as well, because she does own a baking company called Lolly Bakes, Lolly Bakes, and it's banging. Genuinely, this is not because it's my missus. I had some cookies from Batched after the show, and they were dead, and they were so expensive, and they were shit. They had like pistachio cookies, and I've been looking forward to one of those for a long time. And all they done was a little bit of pistachio on the top of it, and the cookie was shit. It was awful. But we've got here a peanut butter, jam, and white chocolate cookie, which we're going to give a go to. What I'll do is I'll snap it in half. Oh, it's got a bit of jam. Yes, peanut butter coming out the middle of it. That's what you want with a cookie. You want it fully loaded. Not like thick that makes you feel sick, like thin but loaded. And we're going to give it a go. Also, later on, I don't know if you can see me in shot, but we're pumpkin carving. And I don't know if you can hear me either, because we're back on the phone, because I bought a camera to film these vlogs on, and it takes about 1 million years to upload videos. So that's what it's currently doing. So we're back to the old school iPhone videos like prep. But anyway, we'll give this a go, and then we're on some pumpkin what we doing? We're on to some pumpkin carving. So pumpkin carving. So we're on some pumpkin carving, which we might film. We might not. We might just spend some time with each other. But either way, you know, we're getting a full day of training, some tips, some food, day of eating, and also an off-plan meal. You can't ask for much more. You cannot ask for much more. So if we end it with pumpkin carving, we end it with pumpkin carving, but not much goes on when you're pumpkin carving for the most of it, does it? Anyway, I've been staring at this for 2 days, and I want to eat it. And it's absolutely banging. We need to give a follow to Lolly Bakes. It's not generally not because it's my missus. I am brutal, and she knows I'm brutal. If it's shit, I'll tell her. But she's never like cookies, blondies, brownies. She's never done me wrong. It's so soft as well. I haven't got much of the jam yet, but peanut butter and white chocolate slaps. It doesn't snap, it slaps. Can't have too many of these, those. Can't have too many of these. We know how many calories are in these, those. Jesus. And that's why you get so annoyed. Obviously, if you don't have a good one, because you have to drop meals out for it. And, you get one a week. And I like my food. I like my food in terms of my meal plan. But it is nice to just be told to have an off-plan meal. If I wasn't told to, wouldn't be having one. But we're told to have one. We make the most of it. But we don't binge. Remember, guys, in the off-season, you're not trying to get fat. You have something nice, you move on, you're back on plan. Don't binge, food's always going to be there. Those hunger levels will start to come down. Don't fuck off. Don't fuck off. Don't fuck up your off-season in the first month by binging every single weekend. Because, trust me, those hunger levels will start to come down. And you want them to be there as you're putting your food up. You want to utilise the food that you're having. You really want to utilise the food that you're having. Or able to consume through better sources than a cookie. But what is a better source than a cookie? You tell me. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the off-plan meals. And like I said, this is a better. It's got a bit of jam on it. That absolutely slaps. I didn't know whether to microwave it or not. Made the right decision not to.
You want some
That is absolutely banging. What message? What's the message? Alright guys, so I think that wraps up the video a little bit. Another pro tip, sorry, for you're not having any. You'd die, mate. You would die. But another pro tip for when you're having an off-plan meal, keep your steps in. We walked to a pub which is about 20-30 minutes away. Walk back. It got quite a few steps there. Digestion's in a good place. And it just spreads out a little bit because again my hunger levels are through the roof. And I could just eat all of them in one go. And not enjoy them as much and just feel sick. So it just spreads out a little bit across the course of the latter part of the day. But this will definitely be utilised tomorrow in a push session. It's going to be a big titty pump off this. It's a really good cookie. Anyway guys, we might film a bit of pumpkin carving, but this is me signing out with a very nice cookie.